Hi, I'm Dan.
I'm Jim.
And we are a couple. We have been together for, it'll be 15 years in August. And we live in Virginia. And as you might know, Virginia is not the most accommodating place for gay couples to live in, couples who are non-traditional. But I gotta tell you, we've been together for 15 years.
True that.
We are a couple. We have been together by love. We own property together. We own a dog together.
She owns us more.
She owns us. She sheds everywhere. But we travel together. We've seen the world together. We have a community of people around us who love us and who we love. Our families, his family, my family, our friends, both here in Virginia and across the country and even around the world. Straight friends, gay friends, people of all walks of life. And I think it is the love that we feel for each other that has brought all that to be.
Absolutely. But we both come from different backgrounds and experiences, especially dealing with being gay. I know you went to a private school, and
I did. I grew up a very, very middle class upbringing. I came out fairly early. I came out at 16, and I had a boyfriend at 16, and nowhere along the way did I feel anything but love. I had a very comparatively easy coming out process. Yes, there were tears. Yes, there were the nights of prayer that it would all go away. But nowhere in there was it ever challenged that I was anybody but who I was.
That's true. Mine was different. No, I had the traditional experience of, middle school, which was hell, to be direct, and it was suicidal. And I can remember standing in the bathroom mirrors in the morning, asking myself, why don't you do it? Just to be done. People knew who I was before I knew who I was, and it was hard, and that stuck. And I thought that high school, when I would go to high school, that maybe it would change, even though I traveled with that same crew, and it didn't for 9th grade. But I started to like myself, and I started to find the people who gave me love. And so you have to look through that hate to find that love, because the love is so much deeper than the shallow hate. I did get lucky. We moved just by chance. I went to a new high school, and that's where I kind of found myself, because I identified at that time, and I also found my thing. I got into theater. I found a group of people who accepted and loved me, and eventually all of those pieces fell away. All the people that had the hate, I surrounded myself with people who loved me and supported me. And
then he met me.
And then I met him.
And then his life became complete. Right?
Yes, exactly. Yes, it's true. It's true. Well, he does. It's true. It completes me. And if there's any definition out there, if there's anything that I can say, there's love to be had by your friends, your family, by someone special. And you just have to. You're going to go through stuff. It's life, and you've got to find that grit and that strength, because that in the end makes you who you are. So you've got to find that tether of love. If it's one person or if it's a few people, you've got to find that tether of love. And you've got to do the work. And it's not easy. But, oh my God, in the end, it's fantastic. And so I'm going to tell you, it does get better. It takes work. It takes a lot of work for you to come through, realize, and this is not just for someone who is young. This advice is for anybody who's older, who's going through a process or finding anything. You've got to do the work. And it does get better. And people see you do that work, and they value who you are.
And it doesn't matter that if you live in a state where you can get married, or you live in a state where you can't get married, or you live in a state where, as our realtor told us when we bought our house, you might as well just be drinking buddies together at the bar. It doesn't matter. We are together. We are together by the bonds of love and property ownership and all of the trappings of society. And we don't have a piece of paper that says we're not married.
We don't let paper or words or people define who we are. We define ourselves.
Absolutely.
Right?
So you know what?
Define yourself.
And it gets better.
And it gets better. Kiss.